Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to make sure you know all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on all new episodes of Wade's World, Boob Windows and Long Boxes, our Hard R movie reviews, and so much more, all completely uncensored. Access starts for as little as $1 a month, full videos when you pledge $3 a month. Check us out at the link in all of our show notes, or just go straight to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Parrott, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
Diggity dank.
Hello and welcome back to another week of the Nightwing News. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, it is.
Hello, I'm Kristen.
And this week we'll be talking the penultimate episode of Titans Season 3.
Penultimate is such an amazing word.
I know. What, Titans United number 2, Nightwing 85. And then we have two classic issues. Yeah, Detective 851 and Batman 684. All right, so. Oh, and I was going to say, Young Justice did come out, but the first two episodes, but it had nothing to do with Nightwing, so we'll tell you it's out, but
we'll see. Hopefully he'll pop up soon. I thought the episodes were good. I mean, certainly interesting, but
yeah, just no Nightwing. Oh, not to get too far off course, but did you see the Batman trailer?
I'm not sure if I saw the trailer, but I saw some of the commercials for it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like it doesn't. I don't need to see the trailer. I'm gonna go see it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It's kind of like I need to see the trailer to know. Oh, gee, well, I see it. Like, of course, it's a Batman movie.
I mean, it looks good. Hopefully, the story's good.
Yeah. Robin.
And do you see our boy Tom Taylor made big news? What was it last week? Not for Nightwing, but yes, because Jonathan Kent is going to be coming out as bi.
I know, it made me. I was like, maybe Dick will be next. But
I don't know. They already they already had Tim, so I don't know if they're going to do that.
I know. A girl can dream, but
oh my god, Bleeding Coal had like the most sarcastic headline this week. I think it was yesterday after the new issue came out. They're like Nightwing and Batgirl come out as hetero.
I didn't see that, but
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but I think Dick has firmly planted his flag as being hetero. Yes.
I mean, it's not that firm.
I don't know, man. I mean, but Starfire, man, that's you know.
Well, let's put it this way: it's DC wants it to be firm, but there's a lot of leeway there that you can, particularly pre-Nightwing, that you can.
Well, and two, it I think
with what you will.
I think Tim already got that spot, which is, I mean, it's kind of sad. It's like, I don't care if John Kent comes out as bi, but it's like a month after Tim. It's like, I think that's what me and Loth were saying. It's like, give Tim a little bit the spotlight for a little bit before you move on to the next one.
I know. Well, he hasn't even gotten an issue about it, really, right? Because he hasn't. It's not happening till December.
Yeah, no.
I thought it was more hilarious to see that they changed it from Truth, Justice, and the American Way to Truth, Justice, and a Better Tomorrow, and conservatives on Fox News went nuts.
I know. They had Dean Cain talking about John Kent. I was like, man, I met him at a con once. He seemed like a nice guy. Come on.
Oh, was he not? Wait, where was he talking about it?
I think he was on Fox News talking about the whole,
Oh, so he was probably not saying things you wanted to hear.
This whole thing is pandering,
What?
Yeah.
It's not pandering. Queer people are people too.
Was that you, Russell? Yeah, Tomes of Evil. Yes, that's you. Hello, Russell. Oh yeah, the new Nightwing costume's coming too. We're getting finger stripes back.
But they're gonna keep the blue palm, which is exciting because when that was in the Robin issue, I thought that was very snazzy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Dick was getting a lot of spankings from Pro.
See, I told you, Phil. There's a lot. There's plenty of things to interpret there.
I get into that. He was yeah.
There's a lot. There's a lot of stuff for alternative interpretations there.
Hey, that was a father figure disciplining his son. Now, if you want to talk about Alfred and Catwoman, that's something else.
I believe we did talk about that already. Yeah. That was one of the most every time I read that comic, I think, what?
All right, so we have a list tonight, so
yeah, look, I took notes over the episode because I watched it almost a week ago and I thought I'm gonna forget.
All right, so yeah, season 3, episode 12. Here, I'm pulling it up just so I have the title in front of me. Prodigal.
I was like, Phil, you don't need it. You know it's Prodigal.
I forgot. I read, All right, so what did you think of this one?
Well, I took notes, obviously, so I have plenty of thoughts. But my final thought that I put in a box is, wow, there's a lot to resolve in the last episode.
I know, unless they cliffhanger or something, yeah.
Which I feel like is kind of Titan's modus operandi. They always do that. There's so many things that need to be wrapped up in the last episode.
Look at the end of the last season. What did they do in the last episode? He puts on the Nightwing suit, he beats Deathstroke, Donna dies.
Jason rides off into the sunset.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah, it was a lot.
I don't know if it's a pacing thing with them. Yeah, they really take their time and they cram a lot into that last episode.
Yeah, I don't know what their deal is with that. Okay, first thing I wrote down, I have LOL, the bats fly Nightwing to the Lazarus pit. And I can't decide. I feel like I am 50%. Okay, that was kind of cool, and 50%. Oh, that was super cheesy.
Very Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool how Gar turned into a bat so that he's spreading his wings. So I like that. But also, I thought it was hilarious that the bats carry Nightwing's body to the Lazarus pit.
And Dick was dead, but that Lazarus pit anymore just seems like a plot device, especially in this show. It's just like, okay, so Jason got brought back in the pit, Dick got brought back in the pit. You know what I was thinking? Oh my God, in the last episode, are they going to be like, well, how do we clear Bruce's name? I know, let's throw the Joker in the Lazarus pit.
I thought you were going to say, let's gather up all those exploded bits of Hank and throw them into the Lazarus pit and see if that works. I was like, would that work? Like, if you die in an explosion, can you not be Lazarus pitted back to life? Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, I don't know
how much of your body needs to get into the Lazarus pit for you to be revived.
Yeah, I thought, I don't know. I don't know if we were trying to throw chunks of people in. I mean, there's always the risk. What if it does bring you back to life, but like you are still in pieces?
That's very monkey's paw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I think they'll throw the Joker in. It feels like you need to be kind of timely with the Lazarus pits, and it's been a while.
Yeah, I guess.
But
let's throw Bruce in there and make him younger. Come on.
Speaking of Bruce, though, I was like, oh, so the Gotham PD now know that Bruce was Batman since they go to visit Crane at Wayne Manor. So
I guess so, because was it Jason who was like, oh, coming to you straight from the Batcave? It's like, okay.
Yeah. I mean, they're very loosey-goosey in this show with the whole secret identity thing.
Oh, what? You mean Dick just walking in the GCPD, no disguise?
Everybody! They're just whatever!
I know. Oh my God. And then Scarecrow just tormenting Barbara in her prison cell.
So rude. So rude. But what do you expect from a supervillain? They have no respect.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is Crane going to die? Because he knows everyone's secrets now.
I mean, yeah, probably. But I feel like, okay, Gotham is super corrupt, so I feel like they're not going to worry about Bruce. He can come back and they'll be like, eh.
Mm-hmm.
Which, let's be real, that's probably how it would happen in the real world. If Joker ever got killed, whoever did it, people would be like, self-defense or something. Like,
Oh, I wonder if,
Joker were real.
and I wonder if Connor's gonna run off to Tamaran or something with Blackfire.
Yeah, I thought, because clearly Connor blew that ship up on purpose. That was obvious. And so, yeah, it's like, what's coming with Connor? Is he going to become a villain, or is he just going to have his little angry moment? But yeah, I'm kind of annoyed, like you said last week, that they had Dick blow that stuff on him. Apparently, he did not blow very much on Crypto since Crypto got better.
Again, they always have Dick make bad decisions towards the end of the season, either putting himself in prison or this. Yeah.
So true. Yeah, he shouldn't have gone by himself with Jason. Oh, but I liked Crane made a Batman 66 joke. Same Crane channel, same Crane time.
I know.
So that was good. Oh, yeah. So I was wondering about the title. Prodigal. So do you think it's like Dick is kind of a little bit a prodigal son to John Grayson, to his real dad, because he has that, his bio dad, I should say, because he has that, when he's dead, he visits him and he's like, Dad, I lost my way, kind of thing. And then Jason is kind of also the prodigal son because he ran away to Scarecrow. But now it does seem like Jason really wants to come back. So I think it could work on multiple levels.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe it's a kid, maybe it's both of them, or maybe it's just like, oh, who do you think it is?
This is true. Also, though, Dick went into the pit as Nightwing, and when he came out, he was wearing Dick Grayson clothes.
Oh.
So the pit transformed his outfit.
Wonder if this is wonder if we're gonna get some kind of modified Nightwing suit then.
No, I think he was wearing the suit kind of that he was wearing in his dream vision or something, because he came out in a suit.
Like a funeral.
And I noticed that for sure. And I wrote it in my notes. Comes out of the pit in regular clothes. Also, who do you think that girl was with the creepy it balloon? Do you think that was supposed to be his kid? You think that was supposed to be Mari or Mary or something?
I think so, because I saw articles they're saying, yeah, because in Kingdom Come, him and Starfire have a daughter, so they're saying it's probably her, yeah.
Yeah. Which is interesting because they're really more pushing him and Barbara right now. Although, I mean, it's not like they've done that a lot, because they got together in one episode and then then everything spun out of control after that.
Or is that the writer saying, yeah, we're not done with him and Starfire yet?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Donna and Tim.
Oh, yes. Yeah, right. That's interesting. That's why there's so many things. Because what's gonna happen with Jason? What's gonna happen with Connor? What's gonna happen with Blackfire? What's gonna happen with everybody? Yeah, whose Robin is Tim gonna be? Because he's obviously gonna become Robin. But who? But with who?
What again? Yeah, is he be Robin with the Titans or Dick? Or it's like, and again, well, that's the other thing. Is Bruce going to come back again? That'll be another plot thread.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know.
So yeah, I don't know either. It'll be interesting to see how it shakes out tomorrow.
Within hours. So
true. Yeah. What will happen? Yeah, and obviously, but that's the thing. And then it will be interesting to see what happens in season 4, because that's one thing. Titans is not always clear about. Well, I guess, I mean, this is only the 3rd season, so it's been kind of 50-50. It was like, well, no, both times the ending of the previous season has not clearly told you what's going to happen the next season. Because the first season was weird and they cut it off. And so the first episode of the second season was really kind of supposed to be the last episode of the first season. So they defeated Trigon, and then it was like, okay, that's done. And then they moved on to Deathstroke. And this season, I really felt like at the end of season 2, you thought it was going to be something about going to Tamaran or more Tamaran focus. And then they decided, fake you out, we're going to Gotham. So
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Yeah, are they going to go to Tamaran actually in season 4? Are they going to go back to San Francisco? Are they going to stay in Gotham?
Yeah, I don't know. And I feel like we will not know based on tomorrow's episode either.
Oh, no.
Like, stuff will be wrapped up, but you won't. But you might think, oh, it seems like they're going to go back to San Francisco. Or, oh, it seems like they're going to stay in Gotham. And then we'll find out months from now this is what's going to happen. And you'll be like, whatever, okay.
All right. Do you want to talk?
So that's that.
Yeah. All right. Should we do last week's Titans United, then get the Nightwing 85?
Well, sure, I got to bring it up though. I do remember I liked this Titans even better than the one before. Where did I go? No, let's take this together.
I mean, it's definitely they're trying to get the TV audience because everyone on the team's basically from the TV show.
Yeah, this is true.
But I mean, it's a decent story. It's just I keep wondering, I'm like, is this anyway in continuity or?
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. And again, it's like if you like the TV show, you can kind of just pick this up. But, you don't have to have read any comics or anything.
Right, but yes, I remember thinking that I like this one better. I don't know, maybe because I had a little bit more
and
action.
Yes, it's out in comics, and it's also on DC Universe Infinite. So if you have a subscription, it's already on there.
Yeah, so
they even bring in Kite Man, who's like kind of like a supporting character.
Is he more of a Batman person?
Yeah, and he's been like he's kind of like a supporting character in the Harley Quinn animated series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if that's more HBO Max synergy. It's like, hey, look, here's Kite Man.
Oh yeah, that's right. I like this one because after they hack into the cave, then Nightwing gets a call from Bruce. Bruce, hi. Yeah, of course. I remember. No, never happened again.
Yes, I'll talk to Connor. Oh, by the way, can you tell me what's the last thing you looked up?
Yeah. So that cracked me up because, of course, that Dick and Bruce both know that Dick's like, oh yeah, of course, it'll never happen again. And they both know it will absolutely 100% happen again, probably in just a couple of days.
Oh, yeah. And then, of course, when they're tracking down clues, it leads to Lady Vic, who, again, was from the comics, but also showed up on the TV show this season.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
And, of course, at the end, who gets her hands on Connor? Blackfire.
Right, yeah. It did seem like it was kind of more out of the comics. And yeah, this kind of, I don't know Connor super well because I didn't read all the Young Justice, but he seems like, was he this angry in the regular comics? Or he's definitely angrier in Titans than he is on Young Justice, but everybody's angrier and darker, so.
Yeah, no, like I said, I think this is more based on the Titans TV show. Yeah. No, Connor was usually this angry, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're right, because he's really angry in this.
No, because remember when we did Infinite Crisis last week? No, he's more like that.
Right, yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking, but I didn't know if... But, he could also be kind of... something's happening to him, so... Obviously, he's going weird, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I thought this one was pretty good.
Oh, yeah. No, like I said, it's more based on the show, but yeah, no, it's still pretty good. Yeah, if you're a fan, especially the TV show, I'd check it out.
The art was good.
What?
The art's good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Great art. Oh, we were talking about Tom Taylor and John Kent. The new issue issue 4 came out today. I keep waiting for Dick to show up because remember they were setting that up, but no, it wasn't Dick this week. The Justice League shows up and like Wally introduces himself. He's like, "Hey, I'm Wally," and And John's like, oh, it's like, nice to meet you, but why are you telling me your name and everything already? And Wally's like, I figured you'd like someone to talk to. I know what it's like to take over for your hero. Like a father figure. And and then he's like,
so is this like an alternate reality or the future, or is it just because he's Kryptonian, John grew up faster? Because wasn't he like younger than Damien, and then they were the same age for a hot minute, and now he's an adult and Damien's not?
It's the present. No, when Brian Michael Bendis took over Superman, he had Jor-El was like brought out of the past, but he was kind of nuts. He went off into space with John, and then there was a weird thing in space where like John was captured and time moved differently. Like he was in another dimension. It's another dimension thing. So when he came back, he aged a bunch of years. Yeah, now he's like 17 or 18, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No. I know. I like
it's interesting to me how some of the characters like John Kent, they seem really eager to age quickly. And then some of the other characters, honestly, most of the Robins, they seem very eager to not have them age at all.
I know. Well, that was the original thing when they were going to do, when Future State was going to be the whole DC thing going forward. John was supposed to take over for Clark in all ways, shapes, and forms.
Oh, right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think that had part to do with it, but it's quite a mess. Just bring Alfred back already. Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the other thing I was going to mention. Sorry, keep getting us off track, but I know the first issue of Catwoman. What's the name of that? Is it Lonely City? Maybe let me double check that. I believe it. Yeah, Catwoman Lonely City #1 came out. It's one of those black labels, where it's a little bigger. Mm-hmm. But I know it's like set like 10 years like 10 years after Batman dies. Like Catwoman gets out of prison, and like at one point she goes to like the mansion, which is empty now, to like visit like the graveyard. Of course, Wayne Manor is a graveyard. Yeah, but Bruce and Alfred and Dick are all buried there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did think I saw something about Dick was dead too in the solicits for it or something.
Yeah, I was going to say we really don't see any. I mean, I don't know if Tim and everyone else is dead too, but it's like I really don't see any heroes. Yeah. So Harvey Dent, and he is Two-Face as Mayor of Gotham. Mayor
Two-Face. Sweet.
Like I said, first issue came out. It was pretty good. I liked it. But you know what came out today? You know what else came out today?
Nightwing.
That's right. 85. That's right, kids. We're in the middle of Fear State.
85. Racking them up.
Hey, we're almost there. I think next month will be the last Fear State issue of Nightwing. So.
Yep. But it's right after Fear State. Oh yeah, Lonely City. Yeah, it's right after Fear State that he's gonna get the new suit, right?
I think. Well, yeah, and I think him, Bruce is gonna leave town or something. So yeah, him and Barbara are gonna be basically in charge. Right. I mean, I like this issue a lot, but I mean, it was a lot of more. I'd say it was more Barbara's issue than Dick's.
Yeah, but I thought that was kind of cool because it reminded me that, honestly, I think a lot of the best Nightwing stories, at least when people write them, work better when he is with other heroes. Yeah. It's good for him to have people to play off of and that kind of thing. And so, yeah, some of the best stuff is when he's with other people because he's a friendly, personable guy who doesn't like to brood in the dark in his cave.
I mean, I love when he teams up with Bruce, but I think my top 3 team ups for him are like Barbara, Damian, and Tim.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like any team up with Nightwing is a good team up, honestly, because he does really well in group settings.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. But yeah, we basically get I guess someone calling herself the Seer has taken over Oracle's network. Well, we've already covered this last month, but yeah. So yeah, they trashed this. Oh my God, they destroyed the Oracle system. Where have I seen that before?
Right, I know. Yeah, it's wild.
But at least this time, Barbara has a backup. She tells Tim, she's like, meet us at Oracle too.
Yep. I know, and it's like, I mean, I guess I don't really understand. Dick looks like he's destroying VHS tapes in that one picture. Does not look like the stuff you pull out of a tape.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure it's supposed to be something else, but that's what it made me think of.
probably supposed to be like wires or something. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be.
Oh, what did you think of that flashback of Dick and Barbara?
Where she's Robin and
Yeah, where he's Robin and yeah, she's Batgirl because she's like, this isn't the first time I got you out of a tower.
yeah, I thought it was cute. I liked how he had that Superman action figure in his room.
And he's like, Batman can't fight. If Batman finds out, she's like, yeah, I know how it's like. My father's chief of police.
Yeah, but I feel like, don't you think that Batman honestly probably knows that he snuck out and decides it's okay because it's with Barbara and he's doing Robin things? I feel like there is no way that Bruce Wayne doesn't have some kind of like something or other on all his windows.
Or just a camera on the outside. Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah, as long as they don't get into trouble, I don't think Bruce is going to say anything.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I thought that was cute. I mean, I was jazzed because he's wearing the original Robin outfit, which I think they've gone back to after their abortive attempt to modernize it unsuccessfully in New 52. You don't mess with perfection.
They keep rolling back all that New 52 stuff slowly.
Yep.
But yeah, they fight the magistrate, and then they get where they're going and fall into a fear gas trap. And what's Barbara's greatest fear? That bullet does a little more damage this time in her hallucination.
Yeah.
So yeah, her greatest fear is losing Dick.
He just wanted to help people. He wanted to make things better.
But then Tim gets some, I guess, oxygen or something into them. He's like, "What you guys saw wasn't real."
Yeah, he puts like a rebreather or something on. Yeah, that was funny. I thought you were gone. Yeah, you too, Babseye. And then she kisses him and Tim. Oh, finally.
I know. I love that. He's like,
that was the funniest part. Yeah, that was funny. What do you think of Tim's outfit? Do you like it?
Yeah, I don't know if they can't decide what to do. Like I said, just give him back the Red Robin suit,
Well, because he's just going by. I mean, I like the shirt, and I like that he has more. I mean, I understood why he went to just black and red, and that was good. I always liked it when it had more green and yellow with it because I'm a colorful person and I like all of the colors. But yeah, it seems to me like, I mean, it's good, but I guess I don't understand why he's got the gray pants because I felt like that was kind of a Damien thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Having the gray pants.
Yeah,
but I guess Tim has different boots, but whatever.
I know. He just needs to go back to the cowl, just like Red Robin, just to I think just visually make him different than Damien. Even though Damien,
yeah, and actually I thought that cowl, even though I know a lot of people made fun of him. Like people in the real world made fun of him with that cowl, but I thought it was kind of cool. But yeah, that was funny. Oh, so yeah, this is what they were talking about on Bleeding Cool, where it said they came out as hetero because they kissed.
Yeah.
Tim says, "Oh, finally." Oh yeah, but he has like elbow pads now. That's interesting.
But yeah, I guess they tracked down Seer to basically the ship hovering above the city. But then Cassie and Steph are at the watchtower, which gets blown up. And again, just like Batman 115 told us this week, at the end of this one, it also says the Batgirl story continues in Batman 116. So
116 is next month then?
Yeah, because 115 was out today.
I was wondering if it was the one that came out this month, but
yep.
Apparently not. Oh, but Tim must have some green on his pants because there's like green in that one last issue.
Yeah, almost looks like
so that was cool.
Then yeah. I mean, again, this was a good issue. I think we got a lot of good stuff with him and Barbara. Again, we've pushed back that Bloodhaven stuff because of the crossover, but still, I mean, I think Tom's doing a good job considering they threw him in the middle of a crossover.
Yeah, it was good. I like the art. I like it when people are kind of long and skinny.
Oh yeah, especially these ones. Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of long, skinny aesthetic works very well for Nightwing, Batgirl,
Yeah.
and Tim Robin. Doesn't work as well for Bruce, but yeah, it's good.
Yeah, because it's like, Dick's gonna have muscles, but he's not gonna be like big like Bruce. Yeah.
Right.
Because he's an actor.
So yeah, it was good, and yeah, of course, the kiss and Tim saying finally, that was pretty hilarious. So
Yeah.
little bit of something for everyone.
Yay. All right. So should we get to our
Yeah,
class?
which one is it again first? Detective, what number?
Do I have 851, I believe?
Reddit, and no, I forget.
Yes, I'm opening it on my DC Universe Infinite app also.
Yep.
It's a great service. They should really sponsor us.
Yeah, this was an interesting contrast. This kind of actually made me think about how much I like the art in Nightwing better, because this one is a little, when they draw Dick a lot, he's not as long and skinny, like not as elongated. He's a little bulkier. And it's good, but I don't like, he's pretty bulky on the, I don't know, it's almost like more of a Bruce style.
Yeah, this
on the cover.
again, this is a little weird. This is around the same time as those Nightwing issues we did during Batman RIP. Again, it just seems like, I don't know, the story kind of contradicts some of the stuff it seems like we got in those Nightwing issues. I don't know. Almost like, I don't know if people weren't communicating, but these were written by Denny O'Neil, so
Yeah, wait, when did it come out? February 09.
Yeah, like I said, it was around that same time I think those Nightwing issues came out. So it's between the time after Bruce, quote unquote, dies and he becomes Batman. So
Right. Well, I guess I figured it kind of worked between those issues because, I mean, in one of the Nightwing issues, he went from New York to Gotham, so now he's just doing it again.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's like it already.
Well, that's why he moves back to Gotham, because the commute is annoying.
Yeah, but the commute's so annoying. He's doing it more than once.
Well, you gotta really feel it.
I can't remember if there's references to it in this one or something else we have coming up, but yeah, this was after there was it Heart of Hush storyline, I think, that ended in 850, where yeah, to get back at Bruce, Tommy Elliott not only makes himself look like Bruce Wayne, but he kidnaps Selena and like takes her heart out, and the only thing keeping her alive is machine. So Batman literally has to get Catwoman's heart back.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that yeah, this is after that night, because doesn't Nightwing make some reference in here to like, oh, I was just dealing with Two-Face? Oh yeah, because Two-Face busts out of jail. He puts him in jail in Nightwing, and then he busts out. So it kind of ties in.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I
make a mention to it. Now I meant to look her up. Is this Millicent May? Is she?
This is the only story that I know of that she's in.
So. Oh, okay. She wasn't like in. She wasn't in other stuff.
No.
Okay.
As far as I know,
I mean, it's kind of interesting though how she's an actress in an old theater and people bust in with their diamonds and the theater collapses because of the earthquake.
So what? Basically, this guy, this criminal's basically hitting on her. Yeah, she's in the theater when the earthquake, when the no man's land hits.
Well, isn't it the guy she's working with? Like one of her theater dudes, Gracchus? Isn't he kind of the bad guy?
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, like I said, Denny O'Neil wrote this. Gilliam March on the art. I mean, again, it's not bad, but yeah, I like the art in the Nightwing issues better.
More muted colors. I mean, it works better for Batman being said, but yes.
And again, it's just so weird because it seems like, yeah, then they flash the now, and it's like, yeah, this is like one of the only neighborhoods that hasn't been finished since the earthquake, which is kind of weird because basically the whole city got flattened almost. So it's like at the end of No Man's Land, basically they rebuild the whole city. So it's like, why would they ignore like one neighborhood or?
For aesthetics.
Well, yes, but I mean in story reason, yes.
Because there's diamonds there and they need to not rebuild it to set up later stories. Yes. Willing suspension of disbelief there, Phil. You just gotta go with it.
Yeah.
I don't understand though how people even for a second think that this is the real Two-Face. It's so clearly not the real Two-Face. He's not wearing a suit.
I know.
Real Two-Face always wears a suit.
I know he's like obsessed with Two-Face. I mean, he talks to him in the beginning of this, but then it's just like, I know. I mean, wasn't Harvey Dent famous enough that people would know this isn't the real Two-Face?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they just were thinking, oh, blah blah blah.
Yeah, but this guy Yeah, but they use Two-Face because this guy pays this Millicent Main back by throwing acid in her face.
Because she was the face of Gotham. And Alfred calls Dick. Yeah, that's the one. Dick looks too much like Bruce there in that.
Yeah.
Where he's on the phone. He's like so hulking.
Well, yeah, because Bruce is gone, so Gordon's been putting the signal up. Of course, nobody's coming. I'm like, wouldn't Tim show up or something?
I don't know, where was Tim? Was he off doing something?
I don't know, because I don't think. I mean, he doesn't leave as the city as Red Robin until after Dick becomes Batman. So I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe he had homework.
But yeah, again, I thought Dick was coming back to Gotham anyway. But yeah, this is Alfred's basically like, yeah, can you come back? Did you hear what happened at the charity ball? But yeah, and Alfred mentioned, or wait. Yeah, Dick and Alfred are talking about Two-Face escaping.
Oh, well, there it says Master Tim's busy with the Gotham gang wars. So is that what was happening in Robin?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the general was, yeah. That was like I think the last couple issues of Tim's ongoing series, yeah. And Alfred, yeah, can you come back? There's no one to help, at least no one we can depend on. So yeah, Alfred says he'll have his favorite breakfast waiting because Dick's like, I can be there by dawn or whatever. Awesome. Look who Dick calls as he's riding into town, Barbara.
Yeah, but she's not even in Gotham anymore.
What's on your cute little mind at this early hour? But yeah, asked Barbara before, the boss, disappeared. Did he ask him about anything about Two-Face?
Joe and Sons repairs.
Yep. So I'm guessing Dick just rides straight there, maybe? Oh, no, he goes to the cave. No.
Well, I love Two-Face. To say that I'm outraged would be to egregiously understate the reality. I love it.
I know. It's like that other guy. Again, another reason why people should know he's not Two-Face. I'm sure he doesn't have that fancy, college-educated vocabulary.
Yeah, no, not at all. Also, he wasn't doing anything with the coin. And like I said, no suit. No suit.
Exactly. But yeah, I love in the cave when Alfred's like, here, why don't you take one of the Batmobiles or whatever? And Dick's like, no, I'm not Batman. I feel odd driving his car.
I always says, provided you bring it back with the tank filled. I always assumed that they had their own gas in the Batcave. Because, like, who's going to drive? Like, are they really going to drive up to the gas station and fill up the Batmobile?
I know. It's all sarcastic. I know.
Yeah, I mean, I assume he was just making a joke.
Yeah, Bruce Wayne's going to have get gas somewhere, yeah.
Right, yeah.
So, yeah, Dick just hops on his motorcycle and goes to that auto shop.
He has that tiny little camera thing. Pizza, sedan, a utility vehicle. Boom, into action at Joe and Sons. And he's got it going on, but the pizza guy comes and he's like, oh no, get out of here. And somebody hits him.
Yeah, our fake Two-Face.
Yes, Gracchus.
Who lights the place on fire, leaves Dick and the pizza delivery kid to burn.
Poor pizza kid.
And that's Detective 851. So then the story continues to Batman 684.
Now, which means I have to go out and.
Yep, gotta go.
So tedious.
See, I guess it would take more research on their part, but it's like when a story jumps from title to title with that, and I'm talking about DC and Marvel, they should like connect it where you can like go to the next part of the story,
Right, yeah, that does seem kind of weird that it doesn't do that. Because, yes, now I have to go find the other one.
They should have like two different choices. They should like, okay, go to the next part of the story in Batman 684 or go to the next detective issue.
I know. Tedious.
This
one, they had that awesome Nightwing variant cover. Where he's in the rain, sad.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of blue and purple and pink.
I'm trying to remember. I think that might be our episode art. Yeah, or oh no, it was until the new issue. Scrolling. Probably just should have put the number in.
Pizza guy comes to first, and he's like, "Wake up! Wake up!" He's like, "Okay, I'm awake."
Oh yeah, because that's one of Dick's things that gets him down. He's like, "Man, the pizza guy had to help me."
I love how he's like, "I'm not sure I could carry," and he's like, "Don't worry, I can climb myself. I was a state champion gymnast 2 years straight in high school. I feel like this guy could be Dick's buddy."
Exactly.
He climbs up, and then it's hilarious that they stole his motorcycle. And the pizza guy's like, "I'll give you a ride." This pizza guy is the true hero.
I mean, did they just pick up the bike and take it, or hotwire? Like, you wouldn't think at least have the keys on it or something?
Well, I mean, they run a chop shop. They'll just chop it up. They don't need the keys. They just throw it in the back of their car or their big truck, and off they go.
But I love how Dick had the guy drop him off 3 miles away from the manor, so he wouldn't be able to figure out where the manor's at.
I know, but then he sneaks in, and I thought Alfred said, I thought there was a no capes in the house rule.
I know.
Oh, he had to help me.
And then the motorcycle, and Alfred's like, "Yes, that was stolen as our hundreds every week." But yeah, Dick's like, "I'm not thinking clearly, Alfred."
Again, this is a common thing that happens when you have, I think to everybody, particularly when you have anxiety or perfectionism, like many of the bats do. You're always much harder on yourself than you are on other people. So it's I should have better recon. I should have not let them steal the motorcycle. But like, if people want to steal a motorcycle, they're going to steal the motorcycle.
I know, because like, and Dick's like, hey, he wouldn't have made, meaning Bruce wouldn't have made any of those mistakes. And Alfred's like, in the beginning, he often made those mistakes and more. He always learned from them, and he taught you. Remember those lessons.
Aww. But I like Millicent's thinking. Like so many in Gotham, Dick Grayson, Nightwing, really has no need to prove himself, but he feels that he has to, and that feeling hurts. Aww. Then we go back to fake Two-Face, who's so fake. No coin, no suit.
I mean, you could tell it's not the real Two-Face. I mean, that half the face looks like a mask or something.
That's because it is.
Yeah, that's me, Two-Face, master criminal. Yeah.
And then he calls up Gordon and he says, "This is Two-Face. I'm going to the mayor's party."
So Gordon's like, "Yeah, warn everybody. We got to get to City Hall now."
So Dick, his cogitations, like, yes, I saw that van, and Two-Face has never disfigured a woman. So even though he hasn't seen them, it's like, gotta go.
Yeah, and then he's like, Two-Face. He's like, no coin and nothing. And then the thing with the woman, it's not like him.
Yep. And so finally Alfred gets him to take another car. Although I refuse to believe that there aren't like a zillion motorcycles stashed around the cave. But I understand that this is an important part on Dick's path to becoming Batman, that he has to acknowledge it is okay to take the car.
And plus, too, a Batmobile is going to be much harder to steal.
Exactly. Well, maybe everything except the tires.
Oh. I love when Gordon and Bullock are talking, and Bullock's like, yeah, everybody who ain't dead or out of town's at City Hall.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gordon has the signal up again, and yeah, Nightwing shows up.
I know, and he's so down on himself. I know I'm a poor substitute for him. He's like, evening sun. Discuss it. Bullock. But Bullock, who normally, hates those crazy long underhand wearing geeks, says he's gonna do us any good, and Gordon's like, he's no Batman. But Bullock's like, right, Batman wouldn't have used the stairs.
Oh yeah,
I was like, way to go, Bullock.
And why is Dick running down the stairs?
I don't know. Maybe he's just trying to mix it up because he brought a car.
Maybe.
Going down the stairs. I don't know.
So he's back in the Batmobile, and he finds Millicent Maine. And the whole thing with City Hall was a ruse, because yes, our fake Two-Face gang is going after Millicent. Well, they're going to the theater. Yep. Yeah, because yeah, they had diamonds or whatever. Yep, they dig them out, and they come swinging in.
The city repair van. When they find their little diamonds, and boom.
And then I guess he's supposed to be on. Is he supposed to be on the floor where Dick's crouching like that? Almost looks like he's up on the wall. Almost looks like Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess it's hard to tell because since it's kind of fallen in from since they never rebuilt it. I know. I thought we barbecued you.
Probably not the first thing you've been wrong about. And that was like
smart or stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, then this. I'd forgotten that this line was in here. You got no right busting into my business. Just call me Mr. Snoopy Pants. I forgot about that one. I've definitely seen that one around the internet.
They're like, yeah, we kicked his butt. We'll do it again. Yeah, we'll see.
Waiting. He's lulling him into false insecurity, and then boom!
Yes, he's remembering what to do and what not to do. Yeah, he just goes into action, takes down these guys.
Mr. Snoopy Pants for the win.
Mr. I know Two-Face, and you're not him. Sir, I know Two-Face. I've been beaten by Two-Face. You, sir, are no Two-Face.
Yeah, that's a new twist on an old favorite.
And then he's like, I gotta take these guys in. And he's like, Tess says the Millicent Maine, then can we talk? And then Bullock comes in.
Do you think the reason that Harvey says the bad news is it wasn't Batman who delivered them is because that means they're still afraid that Batman's not coming back?
Yeah, because he's like, I got good news and bad news. Yeah, the good news is, yeah, the crooks have been brought in. And yeah, the bad news, it wasn't Batman. Yeah. And he knows Gordon really wants it to be Bat. Yeah. That's why I think he would have known anyway, but this is why Gordon knew when Dick took over that it was, it was Nightwing.
Right, yeah. What else would it be?
Yeah.
And then Dick goes back to talk to Millicent. I guess because now she's what, like the spirit of Gotham, kind of?
I guess. Like I said, we never see her again, so. Yeah, because through these two issues, it seems like she has like a very her narration is very omnipotent almost. It's like she kind of, it's like, oh, this is what Nightwing's doing now. It's like, how would she know that?
Right, yeah. And how she's I became the face of the city and that kind of thing. I think she's kind of supposed to be
But it's like, why? How? I mean, is it something that's going over my head? Because it's like, what made her this way? The earthquake, the acid, what?
I don't know. Maybe it doesn't really. Maybe the issue. Maybe it's not so much what made her this way. Maybe I think it's just supposed to be. She is kind of Gotham personified, and so Dick kind of saves her, and then he goes back to talk to her, and it's, I don't know, rebuilding his relationship with Gotham and putting him in a better position to become Batman in the future. Probably something like that.
Yeah. And then for those of you who care, like I remember I said that previous arc in Detective was the Hush thing and all that. Well, the next issue of Batman 685 is when Selina gets her revenge on Tommy Elliott. I believe that's the issue where Dick and the others lock him up, and it's like, yeah, we can't have you running around looking like Bruce Wayne.
Ah, yes.
Especially with Bruce gone. But I mean, we'll get to more of that soon.
Faces of Evil.
Yeah, that was kind of like that's the same event. Remember, what was that? Nightwing 152, the Raws issue.
Yeah, when he went to and they had the sword fight. Yeah,
that was that same event. So, all right. So, what did you think of these? I mean, they were a little weird, but
yeah. Dick and Tim do show up at the end of this next one. Yeah, you're right. This is the one where they stick him in, and Tim looks so tiny at the end.
I know.
No, I thought it was good.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we got some good like Dick and Alfred moments in this.
Yeah, well, and I like some Millicent's narration, like he thinks he has to prove himself, but he doesn't. He has nothing to prove, kind of thing. Because I think that's very true to Dick's character. Unfortunately, he does feel like he frequently has stuff to prove when he doesn't. I mean, I suppose that's maybe a little bit of a Robin thing as well. But yeah, and the art was good, but it felt like they drew Dick a little bit more hulking than I like. So I kind of like the long and lean line art of the Nightwing issue better. But I mean, it was an interesting issue. It was fun. It was cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Like I said, I enjoyed it. Not as much as those other Nightwing ones, but yeah, it was good.
Oh yeah, I mean, it was funny. I mean, it was good how. I mean, it's not a lot of detective work, but I mean, he does realize, okay, this doesn't sound like Two-Face. It must be somebody else.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So he's doing detective. It's not like whoa, slow down there, Sherlock Holmes kind of detective work. But
I mean, I know he probably did it. I know he probably did it for the purposes of the story, but I just don't like how Denny wrote like Dick, and like, it's like, oh, I'm so inexperienced or like out of practice. I'm like, this is Dick Grayson. How much experience has this guy had?
Well, some nights just aren't your night.
Well, I'll chalk it up to grief. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Right, and I think it's probably it's probably supposed to be, it's tough doing this stuff without Bruce, and
I think he's like maybe like mentally sabotaging himself on some level, just because he's like, you know what, I don't want to become Batman, because the minute I become Batman, that's when I'm basically saying, yeah, Bruce isn't coming back.
Mm-hmm. Well, I imagine that once you, I guess, I mean, it kind of depends on the writer, because some writers want to emphasize a little bit more Dick being like, yeah, Gotham is still kind of my home too, and others are kind of, oh, it's weird to come back and do stuff in Gotham when I'm not working with Bruce. So I guess it just depends on which angle they want to go with. But that's why I think maybe Millicent's kind of supposed to be Gotham personified and being like, good job. And then that's why he goes back to talk to her. And it's kind of, partially building his confidence back up, getting his mind right, given the circumstances.
Yeah, I think that's the point. Yeah, she's supposed to represent Gotham. It's kind of like she's giving the new hero of Gotham, like the the unofficial okay, it's you.
She's giving him her blessing. That is the phrase you're looking for, Phil.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, she is indeed.
All right. Anything else on these?
That's everything.
All right. So next week, kids, not only will we cover the Titans season 3 finale, but Also, we'll talk about some of the themes we talked about tonight when we cover Batman Streets of Gotham 1-4.
Ah, yeah.
And
That's a kind of a time jump, like, because that's after Dick's been Batman a little while, right? Oh, wait, Bruce is back in now, isn't he?
no. There's someone who looks.
Oh, no, Streets of Gotham. Which is the one where Bruce is back? Gates of Gotham.
Yeah. I think.
Okay, so this one isn't the one by Kyle Higgins.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, this is kind of like around that first month or so when Dick's like officially Batman. So yeah.
Okay, but it's a mini series, right? It's not.
I think it was an ongoing, so it went to maybe like 20 issues or so.
Oh, okay, right, but it's not Batman and then because how this one was like Faces of Gotham. Streets of Gotham isn't the name of a short arc; it's the name. It's
the name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll get Dick as Batman, some Damian. Yeah, we'll get Tommy Elliott as looking like Bruce Wayne.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I was confusing this with I think it must be Gates of Gotham, where everybody's back.
Mm-hmm.
Have we done that one yet?
What, Gates of Gotham? No.
Well, maybe in 2022 we can put it on the list.
Hey, send me your list, man. We'll figure this out.
So I have to get working on that.
So yeah, so in 1 week, Batman Streets of Gotham 1-4, and then in 2 weeks, we'll get some Dick Grayson Batman, but maybe another Robin as we cover Red Robin 1-4.
Snap.
Lots of Dick and Tim interactions. It's like Bruce is dead. No, he's not.
I know, this is the sad angsty stuff. It's gonna be rough for me, Phil. Why do you do this to me?
And Damian being all snarky.
Oh, that's all the time.
Oh yeah. All right, kids. So yes, send your thoughts. Yeah, the comics, the Titans finale. Email us, and we'll see if Dick shows up on Young Justice this week. All right, so email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can always follow Nightwing News on Facebook, on Twitter. Find the link to the Bloodhaven Bulletin, or Nightwing Facebook fan group. Please go join us there. Find links to our YouTube channel. Subscribe there. You can watch this episode and all of our other ones. There's videos for all of them. And please, most importantly, if you can, please subscribe to the Patreon. Once again, we're not the word of a billionaire, so we're paying for this ourselves at this point. So please, anything you can contribute can help. Or if you just want to make a one-time payment, go check out our merchandise store, cups, t-shirts. We have a new store. Like I said, more merch will be coming. So yes, find links to all of it all in one place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. Or like I said, if you care nothing for the rest of us, just want to support the best, yes, pick up Dick Grayson, Boy Wonder. The best of us, just like Dick Grayson. Yes, go pick up Dick Grayson, Boy Wonder. Put together by that woman on the right over there. To my my right. Next to me on the screen. All right, so yes, you can get that on Amazon. Dick Grayson, Boy Wonder. Again, fans of the show, you would really enjoy this book, so pick it up. Pick it up. I command you. All right.
Burn.
No. All right, kids. Thank you for joining us again. Titans finale next week, and Streets of Gotham 1-4. Batman Streets of Gotham. But yeah, you're right. I think we should hit that Gates of Gotham next year.
That's a miniseries.
Yeah, I think everyone's in it. Well, Bruce is in it, Dick's in it. Are Tim and Damian in that?
Yeah. I think Cass is in it too.
Yeah, that's like one of the last things before New 52. The before time. All right, kids. So yes, lots tonight, lots more coming up. So again, join us next week. Same wing time.
Same wing channel.
See you. Nightwing News. Finger stripes.